So you go to Shocking Grasp this guy. Let's see. The spell manufacture for one, blah, blah, blah. Shocking Grasp delivers 1d8 damage plus 1. So... yeah, give me a 1d8 plus 1.
Should be easy.
You roll a 6, and you're attacking the downed warg?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to basically you kind of put your hand on him, and you just see he kind of spasms for a second, and then it looks like he's not moving anymore. He's lifeless. He's just on the ground as a carcass.
Okay.
And you're kind of just standing there, and Riley, this is to your right, and you totally see it happen, as does pretty much everyone else.
I do.
Yeah.
I went to Riley.
All right, initiative. Or wait, did the Goblin Guard go?
Yeah,
No.
because we went second.
I'm sorry. I don't think the Elf Guard went. Is what I was asking.
Ooh.
Yeah, he sees Ricardo go up and kind of electrocute the fuck out of this warg, and he steps over it and goes to attack one of the wargs, attacking Riley, and hits. And yeah, he actually kind of goes to hit the warg and clips him on the back of the neck, and he kind of the warg kind of falls a little bit down with his head, and he's a little bit stunned. He's not stunned, but he's stunned. If that makes sense. Not stunned in game terms, but he took a lot of damage. So whoever wants to roll initiative, go.
Ryan, you next.
I think Ricardo should. He's frail and in the front lines now.
Ricardo,
Not in the front lines.
I mean, a little bit.
you said shock and grasp. You gotta touch him, right? That puts you in the front
I
line.
touched the. Yeah, but it was the work that was by himself. The other
Okay,
two
I'll
are
roll.
like
1. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys go first.
Wow.
easy.
All right, I'm gonna do my flank attack again on this guy if he's still alive.
Yeah,
He
you're
is,
still
yeah.
back already?
Oh,
What?
Yes.
So you can't move, remember?
21.
Yeah,
His
but
sword was
I'm
in the
still on the
ground.
flank.
Oh.
So I
His
can't
sword
move
is in
for
the
back
ground.
attack.
He couldn't move, but he picked up his sword and went to attack.
Yeah.
So they have 14 AC. That's not a crit, is it?
This is a crit because it's a
It's
natural
18
18.
to yeah, it's 18 to 20. So it's just a
So-
single crit,
Single crit, yeah.
which is 2d8. Is that right?
Normally, for two-handed bastard sword,
It's
against large creatures, it is 2d8. So a
these
crit
are
would be
medium
4
creatures, though.
d8s. Oh, they're medium creatures?
Yeah,
Damn
wargs
it.
are still medium.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
So what is that?
It would be 2... It would be 4d4 plus 2.
Well, that's even better. What the fuck? All right, 44 plus 2.
No, because against against small, it's 2d... Small and medium, it's 2d4. Against large, it's 2d8. So at critical, it's 4d4.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
11.
You're hitting the one that's right in front of you, you said? Not in the center?
Yeah, the one that I had tried to hit before. The one that's on the far left.
Yeah, you kind of strike right in its back, and your weapon basically goes into him, and then you kind of pull it back, and it's a clean cut, and he's definitely hurting. There's a lot of blood everywhere, and he knows that you did this, and he turns to you. But we'll get to that later. Who else wants to go? By the way, the Elven Guard went to attack, and he just completely missed.
Can I growl at the warg at the end of my turn?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay, I want to growl and glare at him.
Okay.
I'll try to finish off the war that's staring Neil down.
This one's mine. Or not, or help, or help.
I'll turn around.
Use the help.
You get a side attack now because he's turned... Well, would that happen at the end of the round, Neil? Because this is all happening simultaneous, right?
Technically, according to the rules, he can't move except on his turn. But whatever you want to do, I have people move out of turn all the time.
I'll turn around, like just spin around 180 so that Neil thinks that actually I'm gonna leave, but then I'll just like spin back around and attack it.
Okay, so yeah, you see Riley kind of turn and walk away, and then come back with both.
Oh.
Oh, it's +2, makes it doesn't matter.
So
I told you.
Riley tries to impress you and walk away, and then she turns back, but she didn't plan it enough, and she was really uncoordinated, and kind of like crosses her sword in the air and just misses completely. She didn't reach far enough to hit the warg. She walked too far away.
Outwardly, I laugh at her. Inwardly, I'm like, damn it. I did that same thing yesterday when I was practicing by myself. Fuck. But outwardly, I laugh.
Or Ricardo.
Okay, so what's left right now, enemy-wise?
There are 2 wargs and 2 goblins that are asleep. How long does sleep last? Let's see. 5 rounds of level. Yeah, they're still asleep.
Well, damn. I guess I'll get behind Riley.
Okay.
And yeah, then I'll poke one of them, but stay behind Riley. Can I do that?
So you kind of go to poke it with your staff?
Yes.
I would think that with a staff, you kind of have to, like, get a swing in with it. You can't just, like, use the edge of it and try to poke a warg. If that makes sense.
What about jab? Not poke, jab.
Same thing. You would have to be closer to it. I mean, it's how tall is your character? You're 5'11" or something like that? So the staff's probably like... No, Ricardo. The staff's probably like 6 feet 1 inches or something like that. You totally couldn't poke it. And
what if I aim for the eye?
You would... It'd be a called shot, and you'd take a massive penalty to hit.
But I would stay safe behind Riley. I will try that.
Okay. What is a called shot deduction, Neil? Is that -5?
It depends on how close of a target they're trying to hit, you know? If they're trying to hit someone's hand, it could be like -6 or -8. If they're trying to hit an eyeball, it's like -8 or -10, you know?
Okay.
If they're just trying to hit like...
Is that in the book, or is that just something that you're kind of...
No, it's in the DMG somewhere, and maybe in the player's handbook somewhere. It basically says, you know, use your best judgment.
Okay.
If it's a -10, though, wouldn't it make it impossible to hit?
But if you're talking about like trying to hit the eyeball at like, if you're in the middle of combat, like, and people are actually dodging back and forth, because no one stands still and just like hits you, you know?
Right. No,
Imagine
I know.
trying
I'm just
to stab
saying,
someone.
wouldn't it make sense to not? Because even if he rolled 19, right, it'd become a 9, and then it'd be a miss.
Yeah, but then in theory you have bonuses to hit, and if you're targeting the eyeball, then it's AC 10 because there's no armor over the eyeball.
Yeah.
Except for dexterity modifications. So
they don't have dex. Yeah. It would be you'd have to roll a 20 to hit this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah. You go to poke this thing with your stick kind of over the shoulder of Riley, and it's like if you're playing pool, you try to like line up and then you kind of scratch and just miss completely.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to my side and be like, Ricardo, watch out.
Cobblepot.
So, am I right in saying that there's one warg that's really hurt already from the Elven Guard?
2 wargs. The Elven Guard hit one, and that was kind of on its head, and you kind of saw its head go down. There's definitely blood. And then this round, you saw Neil take his giant bastard sword and kind of hit one of the wargs in the middle of the back, and it definitely did a huge cut into him.
So, whichever one is the nearest warg to me, I walk up to it and grasp it with my left glove and use my ability. I forget the name of it.
You named it, so this is on you.
Well, let me go back like 30 days in our Skype message.
You also have to tell me what the damage was on that, because that was 30 days
okay.
ago. It's in that Skype call.
Yeah, I know. Somebody else go while I'm reading this stuff.
So it's like DM your own campaign.
You're the last one, actually. Let me just go back. Let's see. I should have written this down in your character sheet, but I didn't want to give it away.
No, I found this part. I just got to find the name of it now.
Just make up a name for it.
Okay. It's it's D4 per level.
Okay.
And I roll a D20, and if I roll a 1 No, if I roll a 16 through 20, it's a fail. Anything else is a pass.
That's right.
What is this that you're doing?
It's a special cleric ability because there's no turn
okay.
undead.
Okay.
I'm trying to
So
find. And what's the name of this?
Can I call it Shocking Grasp? That sounds pretty good.
Are you kidding me right now? Oh wait, you have to yell it too.
Call it surprising grasp.
Surprising Grasp.
Surprising.
I'll come up with a name for it, but for right now, I'm just gonna do it. It's called Holy Shock.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember that.
Okay. So I am Holy Shocking this warg. So I roll a d20 to see if I fail. It's a 15. That means
It's a hit.
it's a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to say it though. You have to say your battle spells. You're
Holy
you're-
Shock! I yell that out. Grab the
Okay.
warg, and I get 2d4 damage. 8. Perfect.
Nice.
There you go. So which one were you hitting? The one for Rich?
I said the nearest warg to me, so whichever one that would have been.
Okay, let's say that you go for the center one because you were kind of behind and that was the closest one. The other one was turned towards Rich. So you go up to the center one and touch it with your left glove. You guys kind of see this. It's actually pretty similar to what Ricardo just did, except the warg doesn't kind of... He's not shocked. He basically just has this energy kind of rush through him. And then you kind of see the warg stumble a little bit, but he's not down. He's definitely hurt, but he's not down.
Okay.
And as Cobblepot pulls his glove off, you kind of see smoke rising from the center of it.
Nice.
that was cool, bro.
Is that everyone?
Thanks.
Yeah, I think it's everyone. Initiative. Actually, wait. You've got 2 archers that haven't been attacking this entire time. They didn't want to hit you guys, so they haven't really been able to aim down with their bows.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah, that's why they haven't been shooting. But this round, they finally get a clear shot in. One of them does. They attack the warg that just got shot as people kind of backed away. And Cobblepot and Riley, you guys see an arrow kind of land right in front of you on the ground, and it misses. The other one is in the left guard tower, and it can't get a shot on the second warg because they don't want to hit Rich. He's kind of in the way.
So I look back and I say, "Watch where you're shooting those things."
They don't respond to anything.
What about the elf? What about the elf that was...
He missed this round. He went to attack and miss.
Oh, okay.
Initiative. Or wait, no, it's the warg's time. Never mind.
Yeah.
One more goes to attack Rich. God damn it. He goes to attack Rich, and he clearly has a giant gash in the middle of his back, and he's kind of lost control of his movement from that. So he bites at Rich, misses completely, and he can't really move back. He can't go back to wherever he was because it hurt too much, so he kind of just falls right at Rich's feet. The other ward goes to attack Riley.
I bark at him like I used to bark at my dog.
Okay. He is
Can you
barked
give
at.
us an example?
Yeah, can you give us an example?
I've never had a dog.
It's like
so I wouldn't-
DMX. He's basically a peasant form of DMX.
Riley,
Is this a flattering comparison?
You don't know who DMX is?
I'm vaguely aware of it, but not enough to really.
This is how you make these Raekwon mistakes.
Yeah. We can't play any of his music, his fine rap skills on the cast, but you should listen to it up. Listen to Ride or Die after the show, Neil.
Rich gonna give it to you.
Yeah, Rich gonna give it to you. That's only funny if you know the song. All right, Riley, what is your AC? Okay, Riley, the warg in front of you goes to attack you, and you kind of put since you don't have a shield or anything, you put your arms up to block, and it latches onto your arm and bites down really hard, and you take 7 damage. So you are at 2 HP.
I guess I'll yell out while that happens. Am I fighting?
Yeah, it hurts really bad. It was
What did you say?
It was actually... Do you want to block with your right or left hand? I'll let you choose.
I was a block with my right hand.
Okay. So yeah, your right hand is now out of
My other
commission.
fighting arm.
You can only attack left-handed right now. That arm is like really fucked up and hurts. It's as if
Okay.
a warg has it in its mouth right now still, and you're still blocking. Initiative.
Weird.
Whoever wants to roll.
So
I'll do it.
Okay, go.
2.
You guys go first.
Nice.
This round, you guys kind of see the goblins start coming back to consciousness. They kind of start looking around and shaking.
Well, shit, guys.
Next round, they'll get their attacks in.
All right, I want to. The warg that I'm fighting is still alive, right?
The warg that you were fighting? Yeah, it's totally still
Yeah.
alive in front of you.
All right, I'm gonna
Look at me.
keep going at it. I'm gonna kill this
Okay.
this vile creature.
It's facing you, so just a d20 plus 2.
Yes, sir. Ah. 13.
You go to strike it, and somehow, someway, it finds a way to dodge your attack.
Oh.
Its head kind of... You basically went for a headshot because you thought you were going to kill it, and its head kind of moves back as you strike down on it.
I'm gonna yell out, Rich, you're the worst. Who was already on the ground?
You have like a warg that is basically chomped down on your arm, Riley, so just put that in
Yep.
thought.
yeah,
Feels
it's there.
Rich,
I'm thinking
you're
about
the
it.
worst.
Yeah. I say
I'm
that
trying,
all-
guys. I'm new to this sword stuff.
It's cool, bro. Hey, guys, I'm out of damage spells. Should I just go hit people with my staff? Is that too dangerous, you think?
Can you heal my arm?
I wish I could.
It's like the most calm person
Okay, so
ever.
I attacked the warg that I had just holy shocked.
Okay.
16.
Yeah, that's a hit. 1d6
2.
plus 1. Yeah, you hit it. It acknowledges that you hit it and kind of slumps down, but it's not done. It's not dead.
Okay.
While
Is
you
that
guys are...
also not the one on me?
No, that's... Yeah, that is the one that
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so as he does that, he kind of chomps down and he loosens the grip a little bit on your arm, but it's not completely gone. The elven guard that's standing next to you attacking, that one goes to hit, and he misses. He kind of goes to hit the warg and doesn't have enough strength, and his blade just kind of stops.
So I'll, I guess, kind of fumble around and try to get some kind of attacking angle on him.
You can attack with your left hand still.
Yeah,
It's right in
yeah.
front of you, so it'd be a d20 plus 1.
Okay, so I guess I'll just try and stab, like, straight forwards in front of me.
Yeah. Actually,
Isn't it plus 2?
hold on, Neil. If it's like right in front of her, does she even need to roll to hit that? Couldn't she just like jab the sword forward?
Like, what do you mean right in front of her?
I mean, the warg has her right arm in its mouth, and she's
It's
trying
pretty
to
hard to
attack it
miss.
with the sword. Like,
I don't know. I would give her a massive bonus to hit.
yeah, okay. Roll. Give me a. So you roll at d20 plus 1 already. Roll d20 plus 6. Yeah, you can do what you like to it.
What's my damage?
Your damage is... You just hit it, actually. That's all you do. You hit it, but it's gonna die, so...
Oh, okay.
I mean, roll your d8. I'm pretty sure it's gonna die.
So
Well,
sure.
shit.
You go to hit the warg, you kind of stab it in its side. It releases your arm and kind of falls back, but it's still kind of standing there breathing.
Fuck.
That's not a crit, right, Neil, even though it's a 20?
No?
Yeah.
No, it would...
It would have to be 24.
24.
Yeah. Okay. Is that everyone on?
No, I didn't do anything. Fuck it, let's go. I grab
Get
my
it,
staff.
Ricardo!
Okay.
I go grab that same word.
That was attacking Riley?
Yes.
Okay, D20. Your frail body has a very hard time picking up your staff, and as you kind of slam it down, it's too much weight, and you only slam down like half a foot in front of you. Like you don't really reach the entire way.
I'm gonna limp.
Good.
I'm gonna like limp to my side a little bit and pick up his staff for him, give it to him, and say nice try. While my arm is still like bleeding profusely.
Sure. The 2 archers this round can actually get a clear shot in now that one warg has released your arm, and Rich, you're still trying to get behind it, I guess? Are you just standing in front of him?
I'm fighting. There's the one in front of me that's battling with me.
Yeah.
And at this point, I'm just concerned with that guy.
You guys have kind of shifted position a little bit, and both archers can get a shot in this round.
I've been trying to get behind him, but if he's turning to face me, it won't work.
Rich, you see an arrow. An arrow kind of comes down and hits your armor, but blinks off. And you kind of you don't take any damage or anything, but you're definitely hit with this arrow. The archer didn't pull it back hard enough to actually do any damage. And the other one, once again, kind of lands right next to the arrow that was previously at your feet, Riley, Ricardo, and Cobblepot. Now it is the warg's turn. So there's 2 wargs left, and the 2 goblins have come to life now. Now, Neil, how would I deal with mounted combat? If the goblin just wanted to hit you, can it do that from the top of a warg?
Yeah, they would actually get a +1 bonus for being on high ground.
Okay, so yeah, the warg and the goblin both strike at Rich. Shit. Okay. Both of them hit. Let's see.
Finally.
Shit.
Where's this other... Okay. Rich, you take... How much HP do you have total? Okay. You guys see Rich take one shot kind of to the body, and the warg turns its head, kind of a last-ditch effort, and grips his jaw around Rich's stomach and kind of clamps down. And then you see the goblin come in and strike right at kind of the collarbone area of Rich, and Rich just falls to the ground. He kind of is lifeless in the jaws of this warg.
Oh, shit.
Go save him, guys! Rich!
You're at -1.
With my unconscious words, Riley, you should have helped me.
Oh, and the other warg and goblin, the goblin swings at the elven guard. And what is the elven guard? Misses. The warg, that's very, very low, kind of just moves its head back and forth and misses in front of him. He can't grasp anything. He can't really move forward at all. So, initiative.
Rich, well, I guess you're
Rich
dead.
is dead. He can't really.
I'm
He's
down.
unconscious.
6.
The wargs go first. This warg realizes that the thing that is in its mouth is no longer lifeless, and he lets go. Rich, your body kind of just falls out, completely lifeless, just into this mush on the ground. And he turns around to see Ricardo. Actually, no, you're still behind. He turns around and sees... yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Neil. He sees Cobblepot there, and he goes to attack him. What is your AC? 15. Yeah, he actually does connect. He kind of starts biting a little bit and ends up biting your... You have your shield out, right? Do you have a shield?
I do. Yes.
I think that's +1 to AC, so he would miss.
Okay. It's a cogwheel shield.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have a character sheet open?
Can you link it to me?
Yeah, let me just send that. I need to check it anyways, because
Okay.
he either misses if you have a shield. I don't know if that factors into the bonus of the AC. Let's see. I want to say that it does. We can ask Neil when he gets back. Did you message me, Ryan? Yeah. Cobblepot. There you go. Did you get that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, let me look real quick.
Yep. Okay, so let's take a look here.
I'm opening it as well. It opened in fucking... base armor.
So it's base 10, armor 5.
I want to say that you have a shield, and we're just going to say yes. He goes to attack you, and like right as he's about to bite you, you get your shield up and block the attack.
Okay.
The goblin, however, still goes to attack with a +1 on it, and he strikes down, but he can't. You're tiny, and he can't kind of like reach down all the way, so he kind of just slashes at the air trying to hit you.
Okay.
The other warg goes to attack the elven guard. Jesus Christ. He connects. And you guys see the elven guard get hit, and he kind of like slumps to the ground with his shield up. He's down, but he's definitely not dead. And the goblin, since the elven is kind of on the ground, can't actually get an attack in. So, your turn.
JP, the goblin that's riding this warg, what kind of weapon does he have?
Just a sword, a short sword.
Okay, I look at the goblin, I point at him, and I say, "Command, betray."
The goblin kind of looks at you, and he tilts his head, and you see him kind of turn the sword in its hand and kind of reaches up and then just stabs the warg in the back.
Nice.
Here we go. We're just going to say that he connects because he's right there. And yeah, the warg, after receiving this blow in the middle of its back, kind of just slumps down to the ground, all paws kind of out, and he is definitely not breathing anymore. And then the goblin, after doing that, is kind of like trying to pull its sword out and wondering what the fuck just happened.
I'm gonna rip off some cloth from my pants and wrap it around my arm before I do anything else.
Okay. Your right arm is, yeah, if you're trying to wrap your right arm, you're not going to be able to attack with it, because it's pretty gnawed on, pretty chewed up.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
One sword's alright. Rich does alright with one sword sometimes, I guess. I mean, it's no two swords, but...
Right.
Yeah.
What else? You can still attack this round.
Yeah. And then I'll attack whatever's closest to me.
It's the warg right in front of you.
Okay, I'll attack the warg.
Okay. D20 plus 1. Yeah, give me a 2d8. Or wait.
2d8 or 8?
What is a longsword crit? That's just another dice, right, Neil?
Yep.
Yeah,
Longsword is D8.
Yeah, 2d8. Or wait, no, you rolled 17 natural. It's 1d8. We'll take your 2 there because I fucked up. You hit it for 2 damage. And
So generous.
it slumps down, but it's not dead.
Are you sure I can't just reroll?
No.
But you messed up.
I did mess up, and I gave you the higher roll. Ricardo.
JP is so nice to you.
I will try to kill the...
Well, Neil, you got crit. What the
No, I'm saying JP's nice. I would have made her take the 1, the first die that got rolled.
No, you
Those
yeah.
are legitimate rolls, Neil.
No, those are legit.
Cobblepot, Ricardo, what are you doing? Besides
There's
weird arm movements.
Whichever warg looks most close to dying, I will go hit with
There's
my
only
staff.
one that's alive.
Yeah, there's
so-
2 that are
Oh,
dead,
I'm
so there's 1 that
sorry.
looks close to dying. And you're gonna
Okay,
try to hit
let's
him?
go. Yes.
Yeah, D20.
Easy. Let's do this. Should be easy. Oh.
You still haven't quite figured out how much the staff weighs. You're not used to attacking with it, and you completely miss again.
Fine.
Cobblepot, you've gone.
No big
The
deal.
2 archers, now that Rich is slumped on the ground, have no problem getting a shot in on the warg. First one misses. Once again, you see 2 arrows kind of hit the ground in front of you. And the elven guard, who's kind of on the ground, he can still get an attack in. And he actually does hit the warg. And the warg, upon receiving the blow, falls to the ground, and there's a goblin on it. The goblin notices that the warg is now dead. And he kind of gets wide-eyed and starts to try to run off of the warg, and that's what he's doing this round. He's running away. Initiative. Whoever wants to roll.
I'll roll.
What do you
Okay, you can roll.
Okay.
Is that your roll, Caitlin?
No.
For
No,
initiative?
no, it's I was
No,
wrong.
Ricardo's rolling.
Well, you tied, so roll
Let's
again,
roll.
Caitlin. It was a tie. I rolled a 9 as well, so roll another d10. Yeah. Goblin continues to run, and he gets about 6 yards away. And that's all he's doing. He's just running for his life. The 2 archers go to get an attack in, and these archers are fucking terrible. Like, they're rookie archers or something and just completely miss. What do you guys want to do?
They got the first 2 hits off. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah. They were so excited, they had so much adrenaline that they were kind of shaking their bows this entire time and miss. What are you guys doing? This goblin's trying to run.
I'm fine with the running. I'm just gonna run over to Rich and see how badly hurt he is.
I walk up and I grab Rich and I heal him.
All right, give me a 1d8 plus 1. Rich, you are still unconscious, but he seems to have stopped bleeding. You were at -4, I believe, because that was 3 rounds, and he started at negative.
That was 3 rounds of unconsciousness?
Yeah,
Nothing.
2 rounds.
I thought it
2
was-
rounds?
I thought it was 2 rounds.
It was 2 rounds. You're at 1 HP. You open your eyes a little bit, and you don't know what happened. And we'll get to what happened with you in a second. The goblin's still running away. The elven guard can't get up. He's too injured. He's like, stop him now. We can't allow him to get back to his encampment.
I guess that's true. Where's my horse? Where are
Stabled
any of our
somewhere.
horses?
They're stabled somewhere.
Damn.
How far away is he?
About 18 feet, 6 yards.
Can you cast Screw Stuff by Ricardo?
Can I throw a hatchet? That's within short range of hatchet throw.
Not this round because you're still coming back into the world because you just got knocked out. But
All
next
right.
round you could definitely throw if he is within range. He'll be 12 yards out next round.
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything. Can I? I don't think so. I could cast Bolt of Fog.
Cobblepot, you want to do anything?
So I look up at the elvish guard and I kind of just like point down to my stubby little legs and like give him one of these like. I give him like a "you understand, bro."
He looks over at you and lets out a long sigh. And the archers now have another shot. The goblin's further away. There we go. One of the archers connects and... Whoops. Yeah, the goblin actually just... You see him take like a shot straight to the back of the head and he just falls over. About 12 yards out. And it's time for a break, but Rich, when you were unconscious, you found yourself to be looking through the eyes of someone, and you're at this giant, it's kind of a giant stone table. And as you're looking around, you see, as this person's head is looking around, through their eyes, you see kind of this giant golem monster that looks like Lavos that you saw.
Mm-hmm.
And to your left, you see this mechanical golem about the same size, who's basically just all mechanical. He's got gears and everything around him.
Wait, is this Lavos monster the size of the previous Lavos monster?
He is Lavos. You recognize it
Okay.
to be Lavos.
So he's, like hundreds of feet tall.
Yeah. Well, the table fits. They look like normal-sized people at this table.
Rich.
That's how big it is.
You're looking through Narwhal's eyes, and it's a convention of gods.
You see this
I'm
giant.
just trying to piece this together, dude.
You see this giant treant across on the table, kind of this giant tree, and then you see, not like in comparison to everyone else, he's not giant, but basically this mouse sitting or kind of resting on the edge of the table, and You're looking around and they're kind of having a conversation, but you don't really understand what they're saying.
Okay. Here's my question. Is there any way to get a scale? Like, are these all massively large creatures, or are they like the same creatures? Like, is it Lavos down on human, like normal human scale, or is everything at massive scale? Like, this is a giant fucking mouse that just happens to be mouse size in comparison to these other guys. That's what I'm trying to get at. As
you are kind of in this experience, you see the eyes kind of look down, and on the table, about a long ways away, you kind of see this tiny, tiny little blip walk out, and as you stare longer at it, you recognize it to be a human.
Okay. Cool.
But you have no idea what anything is saying.
Okay. I was just looking to get a scale of things.
Yeah, they're definitely monsters.
Hardo. Know what I'm doing.
They're definitely monstrous sized. And finally, when you kind of understand what they start to say, all you hear is the word human, and then like a flash of light happens, and that's when you realize that you are once again awake and Cobblepot has healed you. And as this is happening the entire time, Ryan Moore, the entire time you're fighting, and still right now, you still see this blue aura around him.
Okay.
And that's where we'll take our first break. So, we're going 4 hours, right, everyone? We can all do that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, cool. We'll do 4 hours.
I had a thing at 7, Neil.
I have a thing at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Right now it's only 2 p.m. Pacific time. So
So it's at 9.
It's at 9 Eastern, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
All right, cool. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We'll be back with hour number 2 of week number 3 of Roleplay Ehbon. We'll see you guys then.